Local business awards are a fantastic way to promote your business to the wider business community, and not only that, it's also a way to reward your team for all the hard work that they've put in over the past year.
One of my top tips is that your staff are your greatest asset, so do get them involved in your award submission from the very beginning. Empower them to make the right decisions, empower them to come up with the right submission, but get involved and help them along the way.
My advice is to take the time to submit a passionate entry for the Bucks Business Awards. The judges will be able to see the fact that you've put time and effort into this and you've prepared properly, and they will also be able to see that in the visit as well. So to take the time out to step away from the business and maybe look into the business, and then try and do as well as you possibly can in a specified period of time.
One of the things that will really make your submission stand out is if you actually submit it with passion, enthusiasm and involvement in the rest of your team. It's words that you're using, but it shines through time and time again in the applications that we look at.
It's fantastic for your profile, it's fantastic for your credibility and for the morale building of your team. And it's also a really fun night out and a good chance to network with other businesses.
My first top tip is to treat the judge's visit as if you were a judge yourself. First impressions are important, so come into the office as if you were a judge yourself, and what would you notice? What would you be impressed with, and what would you necessarily be disappointed with? One of the key things we did was to get one of our suppliers to come in and treat them like a judge to see what they would notice.
Don't underestimate how important it can be for someone outside of the business to look at your submission. So get everyone involved, your friends, your family, your colleagues, but maybe even your bank manager. They'll find things that you won't have seen, and it will make your whole business case a lot stronger.
My top tip is to think about your business from a different perspective. When you're working within your business all the time, it's your everyday work, so it's difficult to identify what makes you different. So talk to your clients and find out what they think about your business, and try and take a step back and think about what makes you special and marks you out from the competition.
My advice is to know your financials. A great business can fall into the history books if you don't have a firm grip on your financial performance. And use the awards as an opportunity to look at the last 3 years' financial performance, and then the next 3 to 5 years as well.
One top tip to really bear in mind is to actually ensure that you answer the question you're being asked. It's incredibly common for us to see lots and lots of words used, but actually when you read it through, you realise the applicant actually hasn't answered the question that they were asked in the first place.
Another good thing to do is to ask for feedback from the judges. Don't be afraid to ask questions of them rather than them just asking questions of you. One of the things which we asked was, with John Lewis coming to see us, they have an excellence in customer service themselves. What could they teach us about their visit that they had with us? So every day is a school day.
This actually might seem like a small tip, but actually we see it as a common occurrence, which is people exceeding the word count they've been asked to limit their answer to. Very common, so please make sure you check how many words you've used to answer the question that you're being asked.
I've been very fortunate. Myself and my business partner have won 4 awards with Buckingham Business First over the last 3 years, and we've been heavily involved in the organisation. We're trying to encourage as many businesses in the area to get involved, because we've learned a great deal through this whole process. The awards have allowed us to kind of almost build a business plan each year and help us review our performance and then look at kind of the next 3 years as well. And the great thing about it is that we get so many of our staff involved in the process. They all feel very motivated and empowered, and it's kind of it's a wonderful thing when you win, because you all celebrate as one team.
The Bucks Business Awards, I think, are special because they are a real professional award to be part of. We've been part of industry awards as well as regional ones, and I'm really overly impressed by how well they're put together, how well the event is on the night, and how well they're supported both prior to the awards and also post the awards as well. So the amount of marketing communications that you get as part of it, the social media feedback, and then also how important you feel during the whole process. It's important to try and assist the area whereby your staff are based and whereby your offices are based. So we feel proud to be part of Bucks.